me. Help me.
Just a quick disclaimer, before I started this video, I clicked record on my microphone, my brand new shiny microphone, and I looked down halfway through this video and it's not recording. Damn you, microphone. So basically the audio isn't going to be fabulous on this video. You'll have to wait for the new video to see what my new audio is going to be like, so apologies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, just before I introduce the video, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Sun, and if you're new here, I like to play video games. I like to talk about them. So you're in the right place, my friend. Anyway, today we are going to be discussing the N64 Classic Mini. I don't have one in my hand right now. However, this time next year, I hope that we have one. Let's get on with the video. So the first question that is going to be on everybody's mind is, are we getting a Nintendo 64 Classic Mini? I personally would love a mini N64 due to the fact that it was my first console that I was really hyped about. That was my baby. I didn't have to share with anybody, and I spent every single waking minute on that console. It was my baby. However, it's come to a point where Nintendo are releasing all these mini consoles and they have not yet brought out my baby. Back to the first question, are we going to get a Nintendo 64 Mini? Well, I'm actually going to answer that with another question. Do Nintendo like making money? The answer is yes. Yes, they love money, they love making money, they love to make it rain. Basically, yes, we will be getting a Nintendo Classic Mini. I don't care if it's not being confirmed, because I know Nintendo love money, and Nintendo know that a lot of their fans are really hoping for the N64 Mini, and we are willing to pay. I just hope they make enough, because Nintendo have a thing of not making enough consoles. So be sure to order from Amazon, eBay, Shop2, GameStop, Game, Asda, Walmart, Best Buy, all your local shops if you want to get your hands on one of these classic minis, because everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to be wanting to buy one. So now we've actually come to the conclusion that we will be getting a Nintendo 64 Mini, let's discuss the games. What games are we going to get on this console? Two questions for you guys. What games would you like to see on the console, and what games do you 100% think we are going to get on this console? I have a long list. I'm going to discuss about 15 of these games with you guys, because there's games that I want on there and there's games that I think we will definitely get on there. The first game that I think we are 100%, 150% going to get on the Classic Mini is Mario 64. That game to me was everything. I spent hours and hours and hours playing that game, and I had a funny thing that happened to me. So I was playing Mario Odyssey, and instead of like searching for the moons, I couldn't find this one moon, and I was getting angrier and angrier and angrier. So you know what I did? I turned to my phone and Googled it. And I was disappointed in myself, because after I did it, I thought, when I played Mario 64, I grafted to get those stars. I spent time walking around Moose Castle trying to get those stars, and I felt like I just cheated myself. I was honestly so disappointed. So after that, I thought, I'm no longer cheating. I'm sick of being a cheater, and this is it. I'm going to go back to the N64 days where I didn't cheat, because we didn't have internet back then. Well, I didn't have internet back then anyway. How did I survive? Oh, horrible thought. Anyway, back to the list of games. Of course we are going to have Mario 64. However, it would be hilarious / depressing if Nintendo brought out the N64 Mini and didn't put Mario 64 on it. Could you imagine how peed off Nintendo fans would be? We would be horrified. The first game, Mario 64. Second game, Star Fox 64. Me personally, I wasn't a massive fan of Star Fox. However, I know that'll be a game that's going to be 100% on the system. Currently, Pokemon is huge right now. To me, it's always been a huge part of my gaming life. However, for the youngsters now who didn't have Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Stadium on the N64, who didn't have a Game Boy, who didn't have the Game Boy Color, now have the app Pokemon Go. So Nintendo already know that Pokemon is pretty popular. Even though this console is going to be aimed at the older people, like me, youngsters will probably still buy the N64 Mini. So they are obviously going to put Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap on the N64. And then we have the classic racing games. We've got Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart 64. Again, Mario Kart was my babes. And even though we have it on the Switch and we have it on the DS, nothing beats that classic nostalgia of playing it on the 64. Along with Diddy Kong Racing, because that game was fabulous. Zelda Ocarina of Time, that's another game that we are 100% gonna see on the N64 Classic. I know I'm saying that we're 100% gonna see this game. You're probably thinking, son, shut up. How do you know? How do you know this? You don't know this for sure. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna see these games on there because they are classics. The next 3 games that I think we are going to see on the console would be Paper Mario, Yoshi's Story, and Mario Party. They're the games that I think we are going to see on the console. Now, let's talk about me. Let's talk about the games that I would personally love to see on the console. These are the games that honestly touch my heart, and they are the reason why I'm such a big Nintendo fan. And you are all gonna probably think I'm crazy for being obsessed with these games, but yeah, I love them. So we have got Diddy Kong 64, which was absolutely awesome. I love platformers, and I kind of liked how they felt harder back then. I'm not sure if they seemed harder for the fact that I was younger back then, and you know, I wasn't as smart as I am now, if I do say so myself. But yeah, they seemed a lot harder, and I seemed to put a lot more effort into the games back then, so that'll be fun to play. And then we have Banjo-Kazooie. Oh my god, that game, I absolutely loved that game. And you know what upsets me is they've tried to bring it out with what's the name of the game? Come on, it will come to me. Ukulele. They've tried to kind of mimic the game with Ukulele, and it's came out on PlayStation and Xbox, and I'm just like, no, I am not going to buy this for my PlayStation because it's kind of like I'm cheating on Nintendo. I want to play this game on the Nintendo, so I'm actually waiting for Nintendo to bring out Ukulele. It's now November. Are we going to see it this year? I hope so, because I've been waiting ages. Banjo-Kazooie, that game had my heart. I want to just tell you my favourite part of the game, and that is where I think Banjo turns into a crocodile, I can't remember, or you are a crocodile and you're trying to get the yams from the witch. I don't know, it's been that long, I can't remember. And the last 2 games that I would personally like to see on the console, don't laugh, hold your laughing please, that would be Conker's Bad Fur Day and also Cruise the World. Yes, I like those cheesy racing games. I like to play them with my friends, and it's kind of sad now I don't have anyone to play any games with because my friends aren't into games, and that's understandable. We don't have to like everything, we're all different. But I would definitely like to see that game on the Nintendo 64 Classic Mini. However, I'm aware that that game's not going to be on there because it wasn't a popular game. Please let me know if you liked it, and if you did, you're awesome. If you didn't, you're not awesome at all, and we shouldn't be friends. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning into my video today. I am aware that it's been a super quick one. I've been doing a lot of work recently, and I wanted to get a video out here, and I had all these thoughts in my head, so I thought I'd get it out into a video, a discussion video. This is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you're welcome to give it a thumbs down. And also, let me know what you guys think. If we are going to get a Nintendo 64 Classic Mini, we are going to get one. 159%, we're going to get one. What games you'd like to see on there? What games wouldn't you like to see on there? And also, what games do you think will 159% be on the Classic Mini. Again, thanks for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Oh, and it's gonna be fun. F-U-N spells fun. Right, okay, so it's going to be kind of like a vlog video because I thought that would be more personal and more fun and just more fabulous. So, we have got the thigh holster set with guns. It's pretty cool.